Hi guys, and welcome to another Book Review video. As you can see, this one is Self-Care Check-In, a guided journal to build healthy habits and devote time to you, by Gigi Renee Hill. And I think especially in this busy, fast-paced world, taking the time to focus on yourself and do some self-care is very important, especially when times are tough, like it is during a pandemic, or just when times are tough for you in your own personal life. When you have a very demanding job, I just switched jobs and I'm now working as a therapist with veterans. And anytime, therapists, doctors, people who are in the healthcare profession, ER nurses especially, things like that, you're faced with trauma every day as part of your job, and you can get burned out really quick, and you especially need to be mindful and practice a lot of self-care, or else you're not good for anyone. And this is a great book to help you really do some deep reflections, because I think so many times in today's society, we're so focused on filling our time so that we can be mindless. You know what I mean? If you can't stand just a few minutes of internal reflection, or, just a few minutes alone with your own self, then that's a really good indication that you need to do what this book walks you through how to do. If you have to fill every minute with playing on your phone or listening to music or watching TV or doing something, and you can't just sit and enjoy the quiet, then you need to take a step back and focus on some self-care. So I'm just going to go through a couple of these to give you an idea of what's in the book. If it sounds like something you can benefit from, then I highly recommend checking out this book. I know you can find it on Amazon. On the back here it says self-care isn't about escaping life's problems, it can actually help you solve them. But escaping the problems is what most of us tend to want to do rather than face them. Which, right when something happens, like right when someone dies, escaping briefly from the pain kind of helps you over the shock of it, I guess. But the problem is, if you're constantly trying to escape the feelings, then you never really deal with it, and so you have to learn how to process even, like the difficult things, or it stays there. The more you try to push it aside and to not deal, you'll find that it pops up during random times, random moments, and that you're never really over it, or you haven't dealt with it, you have issues still to deal with. This will really help with that. Here's one. It's broken down into, it says reflect, focus, and then do. So this reflection says, do you usually opt to get a ride when you can easily walk? Do you avoid the stairs and get on the elevator without giving it a second thought? And then the focus says, what if you started looking for ways to make your daily chores and habits require more movement to help you keep in shape? So this reflection and focus would be for someone who is wanting to get in shape, lose a few pounds, and it's helping you be a little more mindful of your daily habits, such as getting on the elevator when there's stairs right there. And if you can just integrate little things like that, such as taking the stairs instead of the elevator, into your daily life, then you'll see some improvement in your overall physical well-being. And so to do, make a list of ways that you can make your lifestyle more active. Examples can be gardening, doing housework, or, like I just said, getting on the stairs instead of the elevator. So that is one example of what is inside this book. Another one that I'll go over with. One thing that a lot of people, I mean, there are some people who are very spiritual, or very religious, but then there's a lot of people who are not really devoting much time to their spiritual journey. So, like, whatever your spiritual beliefs are, even if you're agnostic or an atheist, you still can be spiritual without having a belief in a certain deity or God. And that's one area of your life that, a lot of people neglect. So this one is about that. Reflect. How do you define faith? How do you navigate the uncertainties of the world? And there's no right or wrong answer. Everyone's going to have a different answer to how, what faith means to them, how they have faith. The focus says, how would your thoughts and actions change if you wholeheartedly believe that life is leading you through the lessons and experiences that you need for your unique journey? So in other words, it's having faith that life is taking you where you're meant to be. And for the do, define what faith is to you and what it is not. Search yourself with your inner thoughts and write down the most thorough answer that rings true for you. This book is full of different self-care daily check-in things like that, covering a wide range of topics. So if you feel like you need more self-care in your life, or if you need to learn more about yourself, what you like, what you dislike, it sounds simple, but it's not. If you're someone who seems miserable a lot, and you don't know why you're so unhappy, you're suffering from depression, you're suffering from anxiety, life just isn't going the way you want it, and you're not happy, this can help you look into areas and discover things that you would have never thought might have been causing the issue, or discover ways to deal with it so that you can live a happier, healthier, and more fulfilling life. I highly recommend this book. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.